Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. We're going to get started with the messages coming up for you in this very moment. So I'm having a download here. This is from a trickster deity. I don't want to rush to do this message because I feel like I wouldn't say that I'm doubting myself, but I know that this is coming from. Now, you could embody this person's or this deity at this time, or you're having some kind of tests. You're just aware because I see the Temperance card here. You could be at a crossroads right now. This is Legba, either Legba or Papa Legba. I'm getting Papa Legba significantly with this energy. And as I speak, I hear the crows in the background. So something about, I'm going to break this down. You see, Sagittarius is the 9th house. Exploration, truth, education, travels. So I'm picking up something of an astral travel here, even with Sagittarius, which is a starry constellation or a star on its own. So there's a message they're bringing to you about the doorway opening for you. This is what you need to know, that the doorway is opening for you. There was a trial regarding familiarity, yeah. So this could be to do with family or something that may have pushed you to be, or may have lured you to become familiar, or there was a kind of closeness. And usually these guardians of the crossroads will come at that time to see, are you going to detach or are you going to stay with that, right? So that is the test that you had or you could be having. And this message is saying that the door is opened for you. So perhaps you've had to go in, you've had to isolate yourself, or something may feel like you've had to take longer before you moved. But that was because you knew that you had, even if you did not name it, but you were at a crossroad. So this is your message, that you have the doorway, whatever answers that come to you, you're about to have some answers come to you. And the floodgates will be open. The doorway will be open for you. Yeah, this is a trickster god or deity that I'm getting. And this is connected to the full moon in Virgo, which is also depicted by, or it corresponds with the hermit energy, which is number 9. So you are a wise person. You could be a mentor. You could be a teacher, but you're about to have downloads come to you. Yeah, they are trickster energies. They are. And there was something about the subconscious, and we look at the subconscious, number 18, the moon. So prepare to have some kind of revelation come to you. It could even be several downloads that come to you. And it's amazing how as I speak, the crows are gathering even more. Alright, this message is very specific or highly specific. You've been moving through a lot of fears recently. And you may need to know that you're given to. Alright, this is no easy journey. You could identify as part of the 144. Yeah. I'm getting the numbers 144 as well, which is like the 144. You're connected to. So while this is highly specific, I feel like many of you are going to relate with this message. because it's an energy of community. You have individually had to dance to the beat of your own drum, which is actually your own intuition, your own path. And there's your divine inheritance that is opened up to you. And part of your divine inheritance is community, all right? At some point where you moved alone, you're no longer going to be moving alone. Even if or in your part of the world you're alone. Oh, you see that? I'm getting solar plexus energy as I speak. So that could even be a resounding yes or a confirmation. And you're being guided to keep moving because, yeah, this is an energy of strategy. You're a strategist as well. You're actually a master strategist. You understand fully well what is going on. You do. So I feel this message is telling you that the floodgates are being opened, and just like how the floodgates are opened, you know how the water just gushes? It's like a wind of change, a wild wind. So the ocean on its own, without a wind or without strong winds, it's very like that. And then what is about to come to you is a liberative energy or something that propels you forward. So what you're being guided to do is, or what you're being told here is, you are, okay, I'm speaking through this energy, all right? You're being told that the fear is there. We're not taking it out. You know what this is. You have an idea of what this is. You know the journey. Allow your ships to set sail. Yeah, that is the message. It is a call to action. This is your call to action to move with the fear. Let's get a few more cards. But I believe that the message has been passed on. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, Four of Cups, that adds up to 7. These are Cancerian energies. Both of them are Cancer, the 4th house. So something about stability and foundation. You need to know that you have some kind of foundation that will help you to keep moving. You have connection to, well, of course, I'm speaking to Scorpio as well. You have connection to Pluto, the realm of the mothers. You see, the Four of Cups is the card of the drumbeat. This Knight of Swords is giving me the speed, all right? Something that is about to speed up. Something that is about to speed up. This Ace of Wands is inspiration. So, first of all, the inspiration is about to speed up for you. You're going to be having a lot of inspiration come to you. It's regarding some work that you're doing or you could be embarking on, or even the way that you go about your own experience. But it feels like the message here is to move with the fear. If you have someone that is wanting to come towards you as well, then it could be the same thing. I'm getting this song by Coldplay, Speed of Sound. And now I can't remember if this is it, but I believe there were clocks in that. I'm not sure. Maybe the music video had a lot of clocks, but there was something about puzzles and something that keeps puzzling this person, you see? So it's like you're working through puzzles, okay? But then there are some puzzles that don't need answers or do not need answering. You just have to keep moving with that. And perhaps this is why I've had to keep working through this energy myself. Something puzzling me. Yeah, something feels like a puzzle, or you could be someone who solves a lot, or yeah, there's something very strategic about you. So that means you're complex like that. You think in a complex manner. And this is definitely calling you to keep moving like that. Yeah, this is a call to action message. This is a message of like it's time for you to shine, and you're going to be having a lot of inspiration. It's like these floodgates are opening. This is inspiration that is coming to you, and you may just find yourself, you've done this before where you have moved, people have questioned whether you're on the right track, and you're coming to more success and victory. Yep, you're definitely coming to that. And this time around, you may even leave more people puzzled, especially at the beginning. But that is because even to you, you're having to look at this song, for example, the Coldplay song. It may not make sense to anybody, but then it's a resonance. So you allow that resonance to speak. Yeah, you allow the resonance, and you see resonance is connected to vibration, connected to sound, the speed of sound. Speed of sound. You're having a lot of downloads that are coming to you. Again, for some of you, if this is a personal, I feel like it's connected once again, everything. If this is a connection or, and as I say this, I'm getting like shivers, then you need to know that someone is moving or something is about to propel an energy, like a whirlwind energy, to move towards you. All right, maybe if this is meant for you, then it's been, the direction is about to change. It is not going to be comfortable. You have experienced the stormy energy before, that like yeah, you've experienced this before. So it's like someone is moving in one direction, and then all of a sudden something can happen and then it moves them. They may not describe it as funny, depending on the kind of connection they have. Now I'm talking in the area of love, stability, foundation. So that could be a home space. And your own understanding to spirit, to energetics is very different. So perhaps you're being told this as a matter of understanding or how to navigate. Because you're seeking information, you'll have this information that comes to you. So not everyone will have that kind of information, but that is also telling you how you navigate situations around you, how you also navigate your own setting of boundaries, how you protect your energy. Yeah. How you stand your ground. So a form of not only boundaries in the physical, but mostly energetic boundaries. So important. Courage. Yeah, a lot of courage highlighted for you here. Courage is not the absence of fear. Moving up. You're increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. So there's the Eiffel Tower here. That could be significant. I know that the tower brings about information. I feel like you're a tower. You're emitting a frequency, or you're climbing up the tower, which means there's a frequency, there's a vibration that is heightening for you. And you see, as someone is climbing up the tower, you're moving through fears, even in the physical, how that can feel, right? So there's something that you need to know, that, yeah, you are moving on up. You're moving on up. This is a special message. It feels divine. I mean, all the messages are divine, but this one is like, yeah, the fast changes. Look at that. So something about the rabbit is significant. Maybe you were born in the year of the rabbit, for example, or you have an affinity to the rabbit, or something about the rabbit hole as well. Yeah, just what I keep getting with the rabbit hole could be maybe not allow something to take you down the rabbit hole. And I feel like this is where you are also getting the message of passing the test. Perhaps you are making some judgment calls, or you've had to make some decisions, and there's been a kind of whirlwind. And I feel like this is also preparing you for what's about to come, because we just had the lunar eclipse and this cycle has just begun. And it's one where you're taking up information, just the right amount of information, inspiration, and there are some situations. And remember, we're in the year of the snake. So think about that with the Ace of Wands. So there is an inspiration hunt. There are some situations that may want to put you down the rabbit hole or put you in an energy of fear. And this is where courage is like fear and love together. You have to move with that. Sometimes they can, I'm not saying that fear and love will coexist, but it's not the absence of that. If we take that out, then, there's no movement. Then it becomes like a plaster or a bandage on a wound, or on a festering wound. So it's the acknowledgement of what is really happening. There is an inspiration hunt. Yeah, what you're experiencing, part of it is an inspiration hunt, like some kind of I remember there was the hunter card before. Yeah, there's something about, even the hunter card is kerning us. That is the Hierophant energy. So I'm talking to a teacher here. I'm talking to someone who it's like you live with inspiration, or you live through inspiration. So I'm picturing something that is trying to get into, to grab inspiration, and you can feel it. You can feel it in your guts. Star power. You attract fame and fortune. Yeah. You could be a star. You could be standing out. I feel like you're standing out in the spotlight here. Could be in the physical, energetic world, but you are powerful. You're powerful, and whatever you're experiencing is real. And gifts. You're uncovering new talents that will land you new work or something new. You could get more money with the deal as well. Yeah. You're moving on up. You have cause for celebration. Your tenacity is paying off for you. Your perseverance is paying off. You need to know that. So every other thing that has come up is the journey. It's the next level, the milestone, and an applause. Yeah. This is an applause and a cheering on to keep going. The Ace of Wands is also bringing an energy of renewal, continuous renewal of energy. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. And then Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Yeah, you see the Earth Mother together with the Three of Cups, Four of Cups. Everything to do with protection. This Earth Mother is giving me Hermit energy. So like the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who is no longer here with you is sending you this message. This is like someone who is part of the realm of the mothers right now. So when you look at the realm of the mothers, according to my own vision, they picture nurses or someone who works with the very ill. They know pain, they know trauma. This is why I picked up Pluto earlier. They know pain, they know trauma, they know loss, they know when the land is at a time when it's bare. They know all of that. So they know how to hold space for a lot of illnesses, a lot of injustices, a lot that cannot be spoken out, but can be shared. So you're here to share your story. Now, again, it could be like you sharing your story directly. It could be through art. It could be through some kind of creative expression. It could also, yeah, it could be any capacity. But there's a way that you share your story. And you've had to go through a lot of adversity. I remember a reading I did, was it the last week? And there was something about a ship, right? And this one is saying, let your ship set sail. And there was also something about adversity. Yeah, I think it was the adverse quotient. So you know what it is to thrive in the midst of adversity. Like, your energy speaks for itself for the ones that it is meant for. Perhaps this is why I started this message saying that it's a specific one, right? Because something about your story is specific for the ones that is for you. You could have some connection to Aquarius as well, because I remember saying this, what I'm about to say about, like, you've questioned how to share your message. You've been questioning, like, how do you share your message? And your guides are telling you to let go of that. The inspiration will come. The inspiration will come. And yes, you're right. There are some outside situations that are trying to take out of that. But then they see, you understand again, or you're coming to more understanding that injustices are not happening only on this physical dimension. In fact, when you look at extortion, a lot that has happened, it's been more on the energetic level than on a physical level. You know this. It's been spiritual. And this is why you've become even more spiritual. It's because it's a part of your divine inheritance. It's a part of your path to gain what is yours, who is yours, the community that is yours. At the bottom of the deck, warrior, be fearless and stand strong. That is 8 and 8, which is forming 16. So I feel like you are the tower. You're acting as a tower. You're having your own station, and you're being told to stand tall. All right, to keep going. In fact, the keeping going may not be you keeping going, like moving in a certain way. You understand the kind of movement that you're making. It's a movement that is a part of your DNA. It's unique to you. It's unique to you, your own pace, the way that you move, everything. It's you. This is just beautiful. So there's the solar plexus card. It says facade. Something about the inner child is highlighted with this energy. Okay, so you could be, maybe something about a child is you. I feel like they see you as a child. They see you as their child. Wow, they see you as their child, and they want you to complain to them. They want you to speak to them. How you would speak if you were laying down on maybe a mother's lap, or something about like a parenting. They want you to complain to them. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, look what we have here. Victim. They actually want you to complain to them. They want you to speak to them. You've been a warrior for so long. Rider is the 16, the tower. You could be seeing a lot of number 16. I'm also getting this song by Chris Brown, Forever. So there's something about, like, they want you to also, you see the sun. The sun. The sun. I could also be speaking to a divine masculine. You've been a victim. I feel like what they're saying is like you've been the warrior, you're always a warrior, and again, I'm getting a combination as a divine feminine. So for example, I identify as a divine feminine, but I can feel into this, right? I can feel into the rage aspect, I can feel into the solar plexus, and that is my masculine coming up. So I feel like I'm either speaking to a divine masculine directly, all right, that is the first message with this sun and the facade with warrior. I'm also speaking to a divine feminine who is looking to, because of that creative expression, you require that shadow area to speak for you. So somehow there's that alignment of divine feminine, divine masculine that is highlighted in this reading. And then the alignment of feminine masculine is not so much showing as like the Two of Cups, is showing as your own self, your own connection with spirit. So that tells me that this is coming from past unloved ones. This is coming from people who are right here with you. Okay, and there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain. And they want you to use that pain because that pain is a part of your shadow, is a part of you. So whatever is going on right now, the message is to not get caught up in, if something comes that it feels familiar, so that means it feels like you could be wondering, why is this popping up, right? So why is this popping up out of the blue? Why is it coming? This is something you have left behind. Why is this coming back? So they're telling you not to get carried away in that. Okay, don't get carried away in that. Take what you need from it. Take what it is that you need. Because it's only here to enhance you. It's only here to elevate you. So how do you ensure that you are, if you have to take a step back, you're picking up something that you have left behind there. Maybe you dropped something. You have people spreading news about you, about them being the victims, you know, about them having to be the victims of the same situation that you couldn't speak. You're still a powerful warrior. You still have a way of speaking your truth. You haven't let this bring you down. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like this message is coming significantly so that you do not look back for way longer than you have to. There are always going to be haters. There are always going to be people who spread news about you. There is always stuff that happens. But you keep your head up. Continue to do that work of detachment and keep living in your truth. All right there, Scorpio. I hope that this message was helpful. It's multifaceted. Once again, the floodgates are opening and it's time for you to shine. This is your message. This is your call to action. This is your call to action. There's a call. Yeah, you have a calling. You have a call that is waiting for you. And whoever is meant to be on this path with you, yeah, they will also have to come along. Like, this is not something that anyone has a choice. It's like, this is where you also are moving through the fear because there's a call and it needs to be answered. There's no more going round in cycles. And as this transformation is happening for you, also for the ones that matter to you or something that has to come together, it's happening for your guides as well, where they have to move onwards. This is why it's a call. Okay, I'll come back with more videos as well. And do take care. Bye-bye.